here to do a general reading for you, our water signs Cancer. Thanks for coming into the channel. It's good to have you here. Let's welcome in your cross watchers as well. Cross watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your person. Some of this message could be for you, so feel free to swap around the characters according to your situation, or the energies according to your situation. Messages coming through for you, Cancer, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole thing. And it could just confirm an inner knowing, something that you kind of had an inkling about all along. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I'm going to have it extended at the end of this video. You can find the link to that in the description box below. And you and I are going to dive deeper into the message by exploring the zodiac signs that come through. And those zodiac signs are about personal connections, as well as background players, colleagues, friends, circle of friends, associates, work associates, as well as like parents, siblings, family, relatives, blended family, extended family. Anybody that kind of influences your energetic field or the energetic field of your connection. So just keep that with you as we move forward. Let's get started for you. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, our feelers. Cancer, you are ruled by the moon. The light of the moon. All right. It's for Cancer. Sun, moon, and rising. It's for Cancer, Sun, moon, and rising. Gotta go one more time, Cancer. Sorry. All right, there we go. Okay, ready? So, overall energetic theme for the reading. You have the Wise One. Ooh. Knowledge and understanding and wisdom. So overall energy for the reading. So something you're gaining a lot of experience and knowledge here. What is your current energy? What's going on with you? We have the Knight of Cups. Could be opening up to your gifts. Some kind of opening, heartfelt opening is happening here. So what's the situation then? We have the World. Wow, look at that. We got the eye and the baby in the bottom. That's beautiful. It's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. Some kind of expansion, heartfelt expansion's going on here. What's your opportunity then, or your challenge, however you want to look at it? Oh, you got the King of Cups. Something's growing. Something's getting larger. Something is maturing, emotional maturity. So let's see what life is assisting you with. We have the Four of Cups. There may have been, some resistance here, or you're dealing with somebody who's kind of resistant. Or you're dealing with somebody who's just really stubborn. Or this could be you. Maybe, maybe now in the past you weren't really opening up, but now you are. But we'll see where that goes. So how did you get here? Oh, you're going through an awakening process. Realization. So what's coming in? The Ten of Swords. But this Ten of Swords is not the Ten of Swords of, like you had to have the rug pulled out from under your feet. This Ten of Swords is the Ten of Swords where you have gained enough wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and you've come to terms with some things, And it's the ending of a cycle. So you've got the world in the situation, you got what's coming in, the wisdom and the knowledge gained from this. Some kind of, you're coming to, like you've cycled through something. Something has come to its end now, and now it's opening up to brand new beginnings. So what do you have going for you here at this point? Well, there's the other Ten of Swords. I spoke too soon. You got the lesson. You figured it out. So that's what you have going for you. Like, you don't need to have this experience again. Whatever this experience was, it broke the eggshell, right? So let's see what the outside influences are. We have the Queen of Swords, could be dealing with the Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. But this is just really, you know, kind of like it is what it is. The hardcore facts. Like tough love almost. Let's see what the next steps are. We have the Star. So now you're heading in the right direction here. You're moving in the right direction. Your dreams and your aspirations, your hopes, your desires are in reach. So what's the big picture here? What's really going on? We have the Seven of Swords. So this could have been something with self-denial, or it could have been something where, you know, your mind was playing head games with you about some things. So how's this going to come out? What's the possibilities here as you move through this? Oh, wow. Ace of Cups. Your cup overfloweth. You're really opening up. Well, you have an awakening process going on here. I mean, love is pouring in. So let's see what this change is, the world. What cycled out here? It's like you're coming to peace with something in your life. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Emperor. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. I think there were two paths you could have chose here. One was the hard way, and one was a way of self-realization and self-analyzation, self-acceptance. Well, obviously you went down the path of self-acceptance, right? Because you're heading towards your Ace of Cups. You really opened up here. But I think there were, you know, you could have went one way or the other. So let's see what the King of Cups is. This is your challenge or your opportunity. So there was a crack in the eggshell, and now the opportunity, the challenge is to really just bear all. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the High Priestess. Something that you have been procrastinating on for a while. I think you knew it was in there. I think you knew, like, you know, this kind of seemed to be destiny set in motion. Maybe you weren't quite ready for it yet, or maybe you're not quite ready to go that deep into it yet, even though you know that, you know, this is something that's going to have to be explored, because you got the High Priestess here, right? So, you know, it's kind of like destiny has been set in motion here now. And so the challenge is to, you've already cracked open the egg, and now it's like, okay, well, let's let the rest of it spill out. It's really getting deep into that subconscious, emotions and feelings and, those suppressed things, getting to the root of the matter. And that's the challenge or the opportunity. But it seems like the wheels are already turning for you, going in that direction anyway. So let's see what the Four of Cups is, because there is some stubbornness here. Maybe there's some things that you're just, disappointed about within yourself. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups. So I think there's just some, you've had some hard times. I think that there's disappointment. There's still some grief process to go through. There's still some, there's kind of warring with yourself here a little bit. But I think what life is trying to help you with is that you aren't wandering or disconnecting from going through that process, right? And going through the disappointment of it. Because we have the Eight of Cups here. Usually that's about disconnecting, but it looks like you've got a lot of cups in your reading here, and you're going towards the Ace of Cups, and you got the King of Cups as your challenge. So, you might not be ready for that big of an opening yet, and you may be walking away from, you may not be ready to contend with that yet. And I think life is trying to help you not disconnect from those feelings of working through some of the disappointments and the grief and the sadness here. Give me one more on that one, please. Because you're going through the awakening process here, and it's like layers are peeled. Like you peel off a layer, and then it's like transcend and then integrate, and then transcend and then integrate, and transcend and then integrate. There's always an integration period after you've kind of come to a realization about something else. Can you give me one more? Help Cancer out here on that. I saw that it wanted to come out. I was trying to get past it. Three of Swords. So I think this is, this Eight of Cups is about the spiritual journey, right? Sometimes it's about disconnecting, but I think this is about going through it, the spiritual journey. And that's, there's a lot of deep-seated stuff here, Cancer. I'm not going to lie. You've got the Five of Wands. There's a lot of, discordant feelings here. And the Five of Cups, there's still grief and sadness and pain and hurt and all kinds of that gook that needs to be contended with. But the good news is that, you got the wise one here, the wise leader, and you got the Ten of Swords here. So although this is a very complicated process, you're coming out of this with so much wisdom and knowledge to help other people as well. It was a hard road, but it's the end of a very, very difficult cycle for you. So let's see what the Ten of Swords is here with what's heading your way. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, 10, 10, 10. This is a platform now from which your life will jump from everything. It won't be jumping off this Ten of Swords anymore, like, you know, being defeated. This is jumping off now a platform from where you can feel good about life. You can feel good about where you at. You can feel good about what you've learned. You can share it. The Wise One. See how they're sitting around that fire, and this guy's just like telling his story, and they're just listening, just like in amazement. So we got the Ten of Pentacles. Yep, Page of Wands. This is setting you on a new path here. Brand new spiritual path. And we have the Queen of Wands. Wow, and it is going to grow of a high influence here. This is going to be a new lifestyle for you. New way of living, new expression, new way of showing up in the world. So let's get one more on this Ten of Swords, because this is what's going in your favor. Could be just surrendering to the process and to the journey, just allowing it to happen and to go through it. Yeah, the Hermit, the Seeker. So if that's what set you on the path to awakening, it's what set you on the path to awakening. If that's what set you on the path to get to this stage, it's what set you on the path to get to this stage. Because what you got going here is, you know, a wise spiritual mystic healer, and you're going towards the Ace of Cups here. So let's see what the Queen of Swords is, because this is like tough love. And this is kind of the outside influences. Nine of Swords, yeah. There was some sort of hard truth that you had to come to terms with here. Somebody may have given it to you, or you may have had an experience with it, or you may have somebody just laid it out on the line for you. Like I said, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But there was definitely, you know, you're at a turning point here where this is attainment. Somebody who loves you very much. Could be a mother figure or a matriarch in your life, or it could be a connection. You know, somebody who's very near and dear to you. Maybe a girlfriend or a boyfriend, but somebody who has a very strong heart connection to you. I think just kind of told you the hard truth here. So let's find out what the next steps are. The Star. My goodness, everybody wants to come out to play here. So these are your next steps. We have the Five of Swords, so you got a hard challenge ahead of you, but you know what? It comes with the Star. So it's a hard challenge. There's going to be obstacles to overcome, but you're heading in the right direction, and you've made the right decisions here. Two of Wands. You're heading towards your dreams and your hopes and your desires. That's beautiful, Cancer. Yeah, see, Justice, things, and the Sun. I'm taking these because these jumped out. Everything else face down. These two are face up. You're going to have recompense of reward for the decisions that you've made. Like, you got Justice here, right? So, you know, the great equalizer. Like, everything's going to be restored that was maybe taken away or was damaged or was lost or was, you know, destroyed. You got the Sun here, like nourishment and warmth are on the way. So I'm going to get one more on this Ace of Cups. We know that the overall picture was maybe deception or denial, that, you know, you may have been playing out here, and now you see clearly. But let's see what the Ace of Cups is, because this is the possibilities moving forward here. The World. New beginnings. Your cup is going to overfloweth. New beginnings could be in love, could be in just, you know, things lining up for you, things moving in flow, that just things happening that are very loving and nourishing, and just give you a sense of fulfillment in life, of belonging. Yeah, because you took responsibility and you kept moving forward. It's a beautiful reading. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Sometimes, you know, we have to go through those hard lessons, but everything's lining up in your favor here. So let's see who showed up in your reading then. I have the World, Aquarius. I have the World again, Aquarius. Aquarius and Capricorn, actually. I have Leo. I have Libra. I have Aquarius again. I have Aquarius again. Wow. Air signs showing up here. I have Virgo. I have Scorpio. I have Cancer, Pisces. I have Sagittarius. I have Taurus. That looks like that's it. So I'll look at those signs in the extended, find out what their intentions are in this reading. And for those of you not going on, I'm going to pull a card from the Essential Oil Oracle deck. For those of you that like to use essential oil or crystals or cards, we got birch, which builds strength and courage. The Anishinaabe, I think, in North America made their canoes with birch bark, since carefully peeled bark could be reversed with this resinous, waterproof side facing outward. They also buried the dead wrapped in birch bark and made medicines for stomach cramps and diseases of the blood from birch roots and bark. Birch essential oil contains methyl silicylate, silicate. I can't read all these words, but anyway, all of which give the oil its potent medicinal qualities. It is a powerful healer of painful joints and connective tissue as well as bones, helping to rebuild these bodily parts while also alleviating pain in these areas. In the same way that birch essential oil can help rebuild the physical body, it can also help rebuild courage and strength in the psyche. It is said to support those who are weak or too flexible, who don't have the strength to stay committed to their own needs or beliefs. It can also address feelings of fear, alienation, or being unsupported, and as well as transform any feelings of fear or cowardice into courage and strength. It can also be used for arthritis, bone spurs, broken bones, cataracts, connective tissue, fever, gallstones, gout, kidney stones, muscle pain, toothache, and ulcers. Do not use internally or for cooking. Avoid using during pregnancy, and do not use if you suffer from epilepsy. So that's what I have for you this week, Cancer. I hope this helped, and until next time, I wish you peace. For those of you going on, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll be over there. Bye-bye.